So anyway, let's just hop right into it. No hesitation. We're going right into it. No more delays. I have no idea what I'm doing or what fights I'm doing. So I'm actually even picking the teams random. That's gonna make this even harder, actually. That was a very skippity-doo-dah. That's either a spinnerack or something else. What? Okay, I have no idea what's going on now. It's not letting me choose this move. Why would it not let me choose a move? Hold on, this is actually really interesting. I don't understand why it won't let me choose. I'm pressing A. I press left and it says no. You said it, announcer. Why would that be, though? What would possess the game to not let me do it? Does any other move work? All moves don't work. Whoa.
What's the matter, trainer?
Okay, so it's not that. I'm incredibly lost. Oh!
Here's the first move. That did little damage. Oh wow! It's transformed. It's a fierce.
Alright, one of us is a ditto. That would explain it! I have a ditto.
What'll it do? Hit! That inflicted some damage. They're both hanging tough. Hold on, magnitude. A light hit. Accuracy is down. The crowd's excitement is building.
Alright, so I'm slower, but I used sand attack.
It assumes a protected
Did I just protect? Magnitude?
flash attack.
Slash. What is happening? Dude, I'm so lost.
Blindfolded.
Slash magnitude.
The attack. That's it. Oh, it collapsed.
I think I killed the enemy thingy.
What Pokemon will appear next?
I killed the enemy thingy.
Oh, it's Swinub.
Swine up.
One Pokemon is still capable of going on. But the
We'll get a slash in before we die.
what's this?
What no slash in magnitude? It's gotta be Diglett.
It turned tail and ran. Oh, it's a Nidoran mix. The heated action continues.
So the problem is I don't know who I switched to.
No, it is Blizzard. Critical hit. Oh, it has no strength left. Just one Pokemon remains.
I didn't catch the name of the Pokemon I swapped to.
This is the last Pokemon. The number of remaining Pokemon is 3 to 1. There's the attack. Whoops, that missed. The sunlight has turned harsh. It's a fierce battle. What now? Hit! That inflicted some damage. It doesn't play underground. They're both hanging tough.
I don't think this is Earthquake, but It is Earthquake. Oh no, it isn't Earthquake. Okay.
How's that? It's super effective. The crowd's excitement is building from this heat.
So the problem is the announcer's been saying words, but I've literally not been understanding them.
What would do?
I understood swine up.
It sacrificed speed to raise its power.
So I have to turn this up a little bit. He just went for curse.
Right, that's a hit. There are no more remaining.
So I've learned nothing about my team except I do not want to lead Ditto. I've learned I have a Blizzard Horn Attack something, which isn't a Swinub. Horn Attack Blizzard. It sounded like he said Nidoran. Or something like Nidoran. So it's possible I have a Nidorina. I thought he said Nidorina, but it just, the way he said it sounded weird. Blizzard Horn Attack makes sense for a Nidorina type, though. And also being weak to dig, I assume. I didn't catch if I was actually weak to dig. But we have Ditto, which is bad, so we're not using Ditto ever again. Problem is, I don't know if Nidorina, or Reno, whichever one I have, the Horn Attacker, I don't know if that's my second or my third. So we'll start with our third, and see if we can't recognize Nidorina.
Second round. Trainers place the Pokeball containing their leadoff Pokemon on the field to start the battle.
I couldn't tell you.
There's the shot. Hit.
Alright, so we found Blizzard again. So our top, our C up is this Nidorina.
The heated action continues.
Oops. I need to switch this way. Okay. For some reason, I thought I needed to press C up to
This Pokemon is switching.
switch to my top.
Oh, it's Geodude.
Seal? Okay, Seal's got a little bit of an elephant to it.
What's this? It appears to be impervious to damage. What impact will this
Can we get a surf? I'll even take waterfall, honestly. I'm slower, apparently.
There's the attack.
Horn attack.
Whoops, that missed.
Maybe a...
The white hot mask
Could be something
continues.
other than horn attack. Because that animation was a bit delayed.
Boom.
Kaboom! Is that a crit? Double team.
It raised its evasiveness.
Does he go for dig again?
Sparks are flying.
Either way, I think we double team again.
It went underground again. It's still not going to attack. They're both hanging tough.
Both hanging tough means his dig was just a random crit.
What's next? That attack
I'm pretty sure we're a seal.
Self-destruct. Yes, it's a hit. Oh, knockout. Unbelievable. They both go down. Oh my, this is one wild situation.
Well, I'm not a seal.
Oh, it's a literate female. It's a female.
Again, I just didn't catch the name at the end.
Here it comes. Thunder.
But I am a Magnemite. That's what I just thought.
Whoa, KO by one hit. There's only one Pokemon left to come out.
Who's Magnemite?
Oh, it's Zubat. It's down to the last
Is Magnemite my fourth?
number of
I went to Seal, so Magnemite's my fifth. And I don't know what this Pokemon is, but it didn't switch on an electric type, so it's not a ground type.
What's this?
It's faster than Magnemite. We are a Steel type.
Could this be it?
Well, we found our carry. just... And we passed the first one, which I know is a ground fight. We didn't get a continue, because we use self-destruct with whatever our fourth is. So our fourth is the kill switch with a move I don't recognize, and it's not a seal. It could be a Pineco, but it sounded elephantine. I can't think of an elephantine exploder. So I'm stuck with thinking about Pineco. But as it stands, we're weak to ground, and we don't know our second or our last. So I'm going to make Magnemite my last in this fight, and we're going to go 265. That's a great number, by the way. 265. That was a very short cry, so no idea. I have no idea what that is. I'm going to be a broken record like this. Fire move. And something dug. Well, I was correct in my assessment of being weak to ground, and this is a fire type that knows flamethrower. So let's go to our sixth. Hope it's a ground switch in, and then I think we've got our team. He literally said the name of it, but I did not hear it. Alright, I used dig and he used double team. And we did hit. Oh, it's... like, I heard the word cam. Dude, did he say Wooper? Is Wooper a ground type? I actually can't remember if Wooper's a ground type. I think it is, because I'm remembering, this is like a really awkward way for me to remember this. I'm remembering that okay, so we used the weak move and it flew. So we want to go to our fifth. Perfect switch in. It's incredible what you do to win games when you don't know Pokemon sounds, but you use the information of the fight to figure things out. Like, luckily there's been a ton of two-step moves, so I know who used what. That's fine. If he uses fly again, he's toast. Swift is expected. So, dig and something that has cut. That's my sixth. Missing again is rough, but fine. Swift is going to be a while before it kills a Magnemite. Ready for more. Missing again. I'm gonna pause before every damage, or before choosing my move to hear if I'm low. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's listen very closely so I can prove to you I'm actually deaf. I can beat a Hoppip.
The white hot battle continues.
I do have a flamethrower user. I could go hard that. Alright, well, I found our core. The trick is finding a switch in for ground moves, because right now it's looking dire. And our 6th doesn't make it for a good ground switch in. Our Nidorina, I assume Nidorina, makes for a good ground answer, but not a switch in. I don't know what our 4th is, but it's got self-destruct. Let's implore some self-destruct strats. We're gonna go what I'm gonna call Charmander. I know it's not Charmander, but it's our fire type, our 2nd. I'm gonna go our fire type, our Magneton, and our Exploder. Our Exploder is gonna be last, so our order is gonna be 2, 5, 4. Also a good number.
This is round 4.
Don't think it's Magby. That sounded very aquatic.
Oh, an abrupt Pokemon switch. Oh, it's Magnemite. A Sunspore Cloud.
It's a grass type.
That didn't connect. Pokemon switch effect.
Well,
Low of
Thunder will 2 at KO or 3 at KO in a grass type.
there it goes.
Maybe Sunkern? Sunkern makes a lot of sense.
Ah, it can't.
Nice paralysis. I guarantee you, the weakest Pokemon in the game, BST wise, cannot take 2 Thunders from a Magnemite.
Whoop, that missed. It's gripped by paralysis.
Poor little Sunkern.
Sparks are flying from both competitors. A sharp attack. Oh, that missed too. Ah, it can't move. A hot battle is unfolding.
He isn't switching, which means I want my Magnemite in when he dies.
Vicious attack.
I could have switched to, again, just for namesake, I don't know who our fire type is. I could have switched to Charmander to finish this off, but then he'd switch to a Pokemon that could probably take a hit from Charmander. If it's another grass type, we switch.
Oh, it's Marie.
Paprika. I literally heard paprika. It's... Did he say Mareep?
There's the attack. Oh, that's a miss.
Ugh.
It used Thunder Wave. It's gripped by
I was right. It was a Mareep.
the white hot battle continues.
Don't really want to do an Explode, and I'm nervous about switching to Charmander into a Thunder Wave. But for the sake of trying to get a continue, I will go Charmander.
The Pokemon appears with a cry.
Right. Right.
A furious attack. Great hit.
Switching onto a Thunder was not ideal, though. I will confess.
How will this newly switched out Pokemon fare? There it goes.
Probably paralyzed.
That was good.
Didn't 2 a KO?
Oh, we've had
No, it's because I killed with Thunder. So we know it's Thunder. It's using Thunder.
Pokemon.
Unfortunately, we need to kill this with our Magnemite.
This Pokemon is rejoining the battle. 2 Pokemon were
Actually, that's not true. We should have gone to our Self-destructor.
There's the attack. That was too much.
Definitely should have gone to our Self-destructor.
A sharp attack. Not very effective.
Alright, I wasted a lot of time. Now we're going to know who our Self-Destructor is, but I don't know if it's going to make a difference in this fight. His last has to be something that is weak to Magnemite and doesn't kill it. Yield! It's a ground type that knows Geodude? Or does that make me a ground type? Well, I found Mud Slap. It's Eel. I heard the word eel. What ground type is this? It's got Flash, unfortunately. It's working. Alright, well, Mud Slap kills now, thankfully. And then we can explode the last. What are you? Eel. Eel. Pichu. Alright, I'll Mud Slap down. I won't Self-destruct with a Flash on me. Iron Tail. So I'm probably Geodude. What am I? What ground type? What ground type am I? That Mud Slap one-shot a Pichu. Alright, well we have something that's part rock, because it went for Iron Tail. I mean, it's theoretically possible that he went for Iron Tail because he has nothing better. It's a Pichu after all. But if we have a rock type with Self-destruct, we're still not doing too hot against ground or ground types. So as far as I can tell in this matchup with this team, we have Ditto, Charmander, Nidorina, Geodude, I assume, Magnemite, and then something on the end that's relatively weak that I didn't catch the name of. I like the Self-destructor the most still. Geodude with Mud Slap and Self-destruct is good enough to be a switch in and a takeout for any ground types we may encounter. So we'll lead off with whatever this fire type is and go from there. That could have been a number of things. What's funny is that sounded more like a water animal than anything else. Like it could be Totodile. And it was indeed some type of water. But this is actually good for us. We can go hard Magnemite. Hope that we don't die immediately to Surf or Hydro Pump. And then we have a rain boosted Thunder coming down super hot right now. It's probably a Totodile. It's probably a Totodile. It is Surf. Is Totodile faster? Because we just lose. We straight up lose. If it's a Wooper, that's even worse. Okay. It's definitely a Totodile-esque Pokemon. Oh yeah, that's got to be 100% Totodile. That squawk, squawk. I can't even make the noise, dude. That squawk was way too ducky. Poliwhirl. I can beat a Poliwhirl as long as it doesn't have Swift Swim. So this is the water fight. I don't even know what fight we're on right now, by the way. We're either on fight 4 or fight 5. Good dodge. Oh my goodness. Unreal. That dodge just won me the game. Alright, what's your last? What's your last? What's a good slow last? Water types. Slow last. Slow last. It is Wooper. He didn't go Wooper before, but that's because he was probably faster. Oh no, that's... Okay, I was going to explain why I thought Wooper was a ground type, but I just realized... Okay, he is actually a ground type. Never mind. I was correct. The reason I was going to remember why he was a ground type... Get this.
Accuracy is down. The rain finally stopped.
The reason I thought he was a ground type was because in Pokemon there was a custom game of the month.
Wearing the bow down appears
Okay, I have Toxic, which is good.
hang on, earthquake.
He has Earthquake. What? Alright, well, as long as he doesn't have Damp, this Geodude's about to farm.
Pokemon will join the battle now.
And again, I'm teasing. Obviously, there are no abilities here.
Oh, it's Geodude.
He does say Geodude. Okay. The dude part gets cut off. Like he says, Geodude. He gets high for the Geo, and the dude just kind of peters out. So I couldn't really hear the dude part. Alright, so we know Geodude, we know Magnemite. We need to confirm who our actual second is, so we can stop calling it Charmander. Let's lead with our Magnemite this time. Although we just fought the water person, so I don't know what the 6th would have. We're less, like, Magnemite is probably a lot worse moving forward. Beat up the flyer. So I don't know what the 6th would be, or if the 6th would actually be just a random team again. Just like in normal Master. Our last sucks. Nidorina could be interesting. We still have no ground switch-ins, by the way. 0 ground switch-ins. Let's lead with Nidorina. Or not Nidorina. Let's go Magnemite. So we're going to go 5, 2, 3. And we're going to figure out what our second is, and we're going to figure out once and for all if it's Nidorina. I think it is, because it's Horn Attack and Blizzard. Which makes a lot of sense. Nidorina. And Magnemite should be a good switch, good attacker. That's an Exeggutor. Execute, I should say. Sounds exactly like Exeggutor, so it's gotta be Execute. Floompa! I think he said Slugma. Dynamic Punch? Maybe it's Smoochum? Smoochum makes sense. I might die to Confusion here. Dynamic Punch, Confusion, Confuse. Good kill. Psychic even. It's even worse. Well, I just straight up lose then. It might be faster to quit. Speedrun wise. But if he's Dynamic Punch, he's not going to hit me. Question is, does Smoochum die to 2 Thunders? The unwarranted paralysis continues. Okay. Take those. I hear the words, and they do not associate with any words I know. Who needs to know Pokemon when you just click buttons, you know? Are we going to the 7th fight? Slowbro? Slowbro's in, like, Great Ball. Oh, did he say Slowpoke, maybe? Slowpoke makes sense.
The last Pokemon goes down. And there goes the battle.
So I'm glad I didn't restart this fight, just because I lost a Slugma in a water-based fight, apparently. Could have also been a Psychic fight. Could have gone either way, honestly. So now we're going to the 7th fight, I think. I haven't really been keeping track. I'm not thrilled with my team at all. But I think we can't do any better than Magneton, Geodude, and Slugma. If they have a ground type, we're losing anyway, so I don't mind leading with Magnemite. Magnemite can fish out the ground type, so we can get it over with. And if not, we can just hit some Fat Thunders and win. That might have been a Hoppip, actually. It was a very cute sound, no matter what it was. No switch.
Taken down with one hit. That was just too quick. This has turned into a vicious battle right off the bat. Oh, it's Jigglypuff.
Jigglypuff. I like Jigglypuff.
Pokemon is 3-2.
Jigglypuff can't hurt in Magnemite. Okay, I am convinced this has to be like a magnet Magnemite. There were questionable one-shots this entire run, and I was like, oh, it's okay. Rattata. Finally a word I heard. That is genuinely the first name I've heard. Well, technically I heard the Jigglypuff. But like that was the first one that like, it made sense when I heard it. Every other name we've heard this whole run, it was gibberish to me. This has to be a magnet Magnemite. This Thunder has one-shot a ton of Pokemon that, like, theoretically should survive. I know it's lower level, high base power. Magnemite is also an incredible special user. I think it's like base 80, base 90 or something like that. Like, insane. But some of these one-shots just don't feel natural. He's got to be holding a magnet or something. That's all I'm saying. We can check for the VOD's sake. Next time I pull up Magnemite, I'll do a switch. I'll hold left so that we can see his moves and his item. And then we'll go back and finish off the fight. This should be fight 8, dude. What is going on? We are super ground weak, but ain't no way we're running a Ditto or whatever our 6th is. Nidorina has Blizzard, but it's not eating a ground hit. That could theoretically be a Phanpy. Alright, first we're going to see what our moves are. And just see if that was actually a magnet Magnemite. And then we're going to go for Thunder. He swapped, so he does have a ground type. Sandshrew. Okay. We do have a switch in for Sandshrew, but if he digs, we're in trouble. Our last is Geodude. If he goes for Earthquake, we could just lose outright. Sandshrew should outspeed a Geodude and knock it out with 2 Earthquakes. But if for some reason we don't die to an Earthquake, it does have Earthquake. So now we need our Geodude to be faster, doubt it. And then we need our Slugma to live. Assuming I don't immediately die to this Earthquake. Yeah. This one feels like a fight that'll go a lot faster if we just switch. If we quit. So I'm gonna go ahead and quit. For prosperity's sake. posterities? Prosperity? Prosperity? I don't even know what I'm looking for.
Remaining Pokemon is 2 to 3.
And then we're going to include Nidorina for this one. I don't think we want to lead it, but I do think we want to have Nidorina. We're going to do something tricky here. We're going to go hard Nidorina right out the gate. Going to lead Magnemite, swap Nidorina. And then Slugma will be the last one.
Trainer will claim the champion's throne.
Give it to me, give it to me. That sounded like the elephant that I heard earlier.
Switching Pokemon.
So we should go hard Sandshrew, and then we Blizzard, hope we don't miss, and then go from there.
Oh, it's Sandshrew.
He swapped first.
The other
Listen carefully, what do we have?
with the Nidoran male. What impact will
It sounds like he... Oh, Nidoran male! He's saying the male word. He's literally saying male. That's why I didn't recognize it when he said Nidoran.
hang on? Earthquake.
Earthquake killing is kind of bad. But we made the correct play. We predicted. Now we just need a Slugma to survive an Earthquake from a Sandshrew. Oh boy, we're in trouble. It is Slugma.
To expectations. The number of
I don't see any other way for me to win this fight other than selecting our 6th Pokemon that doesn't know anything. Does not have me hopeful. Wow. I actually just lost this run right here, right now, because I just don't know what anything is. I don't think I have another continue is the issue. I can't remember. I feel like I did, but there's also a chance I didn't. The rain battle. Did the rain battle give me another continue is what matters here. Let's not lead Magnemite. Because Magnemite is forcing him to go Sandshrew and forcing me into the losing position. All of my Pokemon are awful against Sandshrew. Nidoran at least outspeeds. So I think that just forces me to use... It forces me to lead with whatever my last is. Technically I should lead with Nidoran male.
claim the champion's throne.
I have no idea what that is. He led with the pseudo Fanpy. Let's see what he chooses. I've already forgotten what this Pokemon learns. I think it has Dig.
Oh, an abrupt
Oh man, if I use Dig,
Oh, it's Ico.
Kabutops?
It dug its way underground.
I could beat a Kabutops.
How will this newly switched out
And then I can switch to Magnemite.
There's the attack. Oh, that was weak.
Hmm.
The sunlight has turned harsh.
Maybe he said it was something else.
Continue.
Let's go Nidoran. Oh wait, did I go Nidoran or not? I think I made Magnemite my last.
With the Nidoran male. What's next?
Roll out.
Whoops, that missed.
Strange. Sunny Day rollout.
This Pokemon switch have on the back.
I have no idea what this Blizzard's gonna do. He swapped?
The Pokemon emerges from its Pokeball.
Went back to his first.
Oh, what's this? Oh, that's a miss.
That miss doesn't tell me anything. We have to go Magnemite. Because whatever it is, he likes switching to Sandshrew just because I'm a Magnemite, or maybe it's actually weak to Magnemite. We're in Sunny Day still.
Hang on, Earthquake. Drilled a weakness. Whoa, KO'd by one hit. Which Pokemon will join the battle
Alright, the only way we can win now is literally freezing with Blizzard 3 times.
back for another go? Will this Pokemon avenge the honor of its fallen comrade? Wow! Man, that worked perfectly! Whoa, that's close! A counter attack! Was that Pokemon the wrong choice?
I mean, when you're given a team that literally loses to Earthquake, and then you get to the fight that is literally only Earthquake users, this is going to happen no matter what skill you have in the game. Unreal.
They're ready to go.
Unreal. I have no words.
Pokemon is rejoining the battle. This is the last
Is that a Leddyba?
weaker. It's down to
What uses Dig and makes that sound?
with this pace. What's this? That did little damage. It increased its special attack power.
Did I use Growth?
HP difference between the two combatants.
Or did I use the attack?
There's the attack. A light
He used the attack, so I used Growth.
there. Giga Drain. Yes.
Am I a Tangela that just knows Dig for some reason?
Oh, knockout.
This changes everything!
What Pokemon will appear next? The Pokemon emerges from its Pokeball. The heated action continues. How's that?
Oh, well. Can't win them all.
What'll it do? That was a glancing blow.
He's using Rollout.
That attack just bounced off.
Rollout, huh?
Crowd excitement is building from
What did we learn the last time we went to this? Because left is definitely Dig. Dig Tangela, that's really weird. I'm just assuming it's a Tangela because the sound, the Giga Drain, the Growth. Growth makes me think Tangela the most. But why does it know Dig? Either way, if it's got
each other where
Dig left and Giga Drain down, did we ever explore its up? What is this that's got Rollout, but uses... It isn't taking damage from Giga Drain. It could be a Steel type. I can't think of a Steel type that would be this early. Since he's using Rollout and Giga Drain said it didn't do much, we have to explore our top.
a light hit.
Fury Cutter. That's what I've remembered. I remembered it being weak.
Hit. That was good. That struck home.
Well, I was a bug type, apparently. Am I like a... What learns Growth, Giga Drain, // Fury Cutter? I don't think I have a continue, so I think the run's over here. Because I used 2 explosions. 3 explosions, I think. I have 1 more. And we have a Giga Drain user. Our opponent is a Rollout user. I don't want to use Geodude for that, but I do want to use whatever this is. Rollout 2-shot though, so it can't be Tangela. How do we navigate this fight right now? If he chooses the exact same team, how do we navigate this fight so that whatever this grass type is can Giga Drain the problems, and then we can have an answer for this Rollouter. I want to have Geodude for that Rollouter. I think this is a bottom row. We lead Magnemite and then hard switch to what I hope. It's not Tangela, but it's something like Tangela that knows Growth and Fury Cutter. We listen for the opening sound. If it sounds like Phanpy, and then we go hard Tangela. Bait him into the rollout. Or if it's Sandshrew, go for the Giga Drain. He did go Sandshrew. Let's see if he swaps on the Giga Drain. And then we have a rollout switch in for the Geodude. Paris! That makes the most sense. Paris makes the most sense. That explains the dig, that explains the slash, that explains the Giga Drain, that explains the growth. Please tell me that crit so I don't have to hit him again. I don't want to waste Giga Drains. Okay. Sandshrew 1 down. Do we go Magnemite on whatever this Rollouter is? Because why would he switch this Rollouter? Why would the Rollouter switch? It's Krabby. I literally heard the word Krabby. This is the Psychic user that had Dynamic Punch in a previous fight, the noise it made. It sounds like Execute, but it's not Execute, it's Krabby. The fuck is a Krabby? Dynamic Punch, Psychic. I think I need to switch. The problem is I don't know which to. Magnemite. Let's see what you got, buddy. Krabby. 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 Toxic? Does he have a ground switch in? We take those. Shadow Ball. Did he say Ghastly? Ghastly. Krabby? Ghastly. This is the lead that he keeps switching. It sounds like a Phanpy, but he switches it every time I lead Magnemite, so it's not a ground type. Is that all 8 fights? Did I literally blindly get through this run? What is going on? Imagine playing Pokeball Cup blind with a blindfold and still winning. Oh, what was this run, dude? We gotta go back on this chat, starting with you, Clementes. Just so you think you hear a Pikachu and you classify that sound as Pikachu, but it's actually Butterfree. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is referring to the first question at the start of this run. I like none of those Pokemon I saw. It is in fact one of those two things. See, I'm good with those noises. If I guess between two options, there's a good chance one of them's right. Check your moves visually real quick. Yeah, no, I figured out why it wasn't working. And I knew it had to be something weird. My first thought was, wait, is Pokeball Cup like just 2 or 3 moves instead of the full moves? And that also tells you my play pattern. The first Pokemon being Ditto was because I hit A and then C left. C left, C left, C left, nothing worked. B, or I hit L. A, C right, C right, C right, nothing. So because I didn't understand what was going on, I was like, this has to be something specific to Pokeball. This isn't like a bug or something weird. I didn't enjoy the wrong fight or anything. And it was Ditto with Transform. Yeah, Ditto only one move. All of them are basic. Priming and coded info, and that's going to make future decisions difficult. I've heard of a blown seal, but I don't think they mean one using Self-destruct. Yep, the forgettable Pokemon Paris, unless you're a red speedrunner. That is very accurate. Hoppip, if Magikarp were a plant, and Gyarados is a ball of cotton. Very interesting. Sorry, Fat Zach, I'm not going to try it with no sound. That is where I draw the line. That is literally playing the blindest you can play. That would be a criminal mistake. Swinub or not Swinub? Yeah, no. It's either Swinub or it's not Swinub. It sounds elephantine. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Oh, wait, were all the elephants I heard Shelter? Which is funny because one of the things I find funny about Master Ball is there are like 4 Pokemon that all sound like elephants. And so anytime I hear an elephantine sound, I always refer to them as elephantine, even if they aren't a Donphan. You have Donphan, Machamp, Cloyster, Vaporeon. I think those are the only ones that sound elephantine. Primeape sounds like an ape, but he technically has a... It's not quite like that. That was a horrible sound. Don't take me out of context there. But like, those are all Pokemon that have elephantine sounds. They all sound the same to me. So, when I say elephantine, that does not equate to me thinking it's a Phanpy. But it's the only thing I can think of, because when you're in Pokeball Cup, and you literally know none of the Pokemon, this happens. Yeah, Feraligatr, that was the other one. Thank you, Kitschy Cactus. That was exactly the last one I was trying to think of. Feraligatr is the last elephantine Pokemon I was thinking of in Master Ball. So what's funny, yeah, no, it's not a thing where, because, yeah, the point I'm making is, when I say something's elephantine, I'm not saying, oh, this is an elephant Pokemon. It's me literally just saying it sounds elephantine, which to me translates as, it could literally be any Pokemon in the game. Because you have Machamp, Cloyster, Feraligatr, Donphan, and Vaporeon. Very diverse Pokemon that all sound like elephants, with just the slightest twang. One little pitch different left or right, and you wouldn't know the difference between those 5 Pokemon. I know what you mean, Clementes. And to be fair, when it comes to Pokeball, the only thing I can think of is Phanpy. So, Shelter makes a lot of sense, given that Cloyster sounds like an elephant. So yeah. Those were the things. That was interesting. What's funny is, the way I played this, I had to go into the fights blind, right? Like, I don't know what the Pokemon trainers are going to pick. Although, an interesting parallel, I think the 5th fight was a Rain Dance team, which is a parallel to Master Ball, where the 5th fight is the Sunny Day team. So that's one thing I know now. I know the first team was Ground. But like once you know your team, like once he says the words leave your team, it just becomes deduction at that point. What's your best core? What do you do for threats? And how do you play around those threats? And as you saw in that last fight, I didn't know any of my ground switch-ins because the whole game I found a Pokemon that knew Dig that got one preview the whole time, and so I never knew to pick him. But every other Pokemon on my team sucked for the Sandshrew switch-in. So that one Paris was all we needed to secure the victory. And then unfortunately that fight failed, but we had one less continue. I only remembered getting 2 continues. That was the weird part. I couldn't remember getting a 3rd continue. Point being, what's funny is the way I played this, if I were playing it on the Great Ball Cup, I would do a million times better. Because at least for the Great Ball Cup, I know what the teams are going to have. I know what the 5th fight's going to be. I know what the 7th fight's going to be. I know what the 4th fight's going to be. I know what the 3rd fight's going to be, the 2nd fight, the 1st fight. I know what all the fights are going to be for Great Ball. So the way I played this would have gone much better if I knew what the teams were. That was the point I was getting at. I should not have won this. I shouldn't have won this in sub 50 time. Like, I felt like I was on an insane pace because that Magnemite just put in work, dude. Thunder. 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 Dun, da, na, 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 na.